Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Magic Duels Origins. So for today's episode, I'll be playing with the, it's the last game, or the last day with the Lifegain deck, that's what I'm looking for. My god, my brain is just not working at the moment. Yeah, so it's the last day with the Lifegain deck. So we're going to be starting off with a Child of the Night, then I think a Serene Steward. So we're playing the rank 3 Hisoka. I feel like I've played this guy before. We're playing elves, I hope we're not playing elves. All I seem to be playing at the moment is just bloody elves everywhere. So double black implies that maybe we're not playing elves, which makes me slightly happier, I suppose. We've got Liliana to come as well at some point, plus some kind of artifact destruction, artifact / enchantment destruction. Very nice, managed to find a Tandem Tactics as well. So we're going to be dropping Serene Steward on turn 3. Won't be dropping Liliana quite yet, as there's not much point. We'd like to flip her, but maybe not quite at this moment. So he's going to swing with the 1-2 again. Just let that go through. He'll skip blocking. We'll go down to 16. He's got nothing. Okay, it's interesting. So I'll play the Plains and the Serene Steward. I think we'll be playing Bloodbond Vampire next turn, is the plan. So we'll swing with the 2-1. Probably put the 1-1 counter on the Child of the Night, just so it's hitting for more damage next time. So pay the 1 mana. We can actually block that with the Serene Steward as well. So is he mana screwed? Because he's a turn ahead of him. He's not mana screwed anymore. So it looks like we're playing mono black, which is interesting. So he's played a Read the Bones, but that's about all he's going to be doing this turn. Let's see what the Thornbow Archer does. Absolutely nothing, which is not surprising. Okay, so we shall be playing Bloodbond Vampire this turn. So this will be getting pumped up by the Child of the Night. We'll swing with both creatures, as he can't really block with that one, as it will die. So it's good for us. So it looks like we're playing a mono black deck, which is interesting. So either blocks, it doesn't really matter which one he blocks, this one's going to get pumped up, and he's either going to lose his Thornbow Archer or we deal 5 damage to his face and go back up to 20 health ourselves. So we've got a bit of Revelation to restock our hand as well. I had a quick fiddle around with the deck as well. I put in some Angelic Edicts as well, and I think I reduced down the number of core, the core one which you tap to increase health. I can't remember what else I took out, but yeah, I had a quick fiddle with the deck and put in and took out some different cards to try it out, because I was like, I didn't really have anything that could like just, okay, so that guy's quit because he's realised that he's got nothing, which is quite nice for us. So it just should mean a victory pretty much straight off the bat. So we've got a Deathbridge Shaman that's just come down. Okay, so yeah, Angelic Edict is what I've put in the deck. So we'll play Liliana here and then swing with everything and then see what he does. See which one he decides to block. Well, it won't be this one, but it might be one of these two. Guessing it might be the Child of the Night. Nope, decided to block the 4-4. Interesting. So choose what to get a 1-1 counter. Probably going to be the Serene Steward. So we got to toss away a card. So I'm probably going to go for the Solemn Offering at this point, just because maybe Angelic Edict would have been better there, but it's not as though we're actually needing the artifact destruction right now. So we've got him on the ropes. This is where, and this can also do artifact destruction as well technically, so swings and roundabouts. So let's play an Eye Blight Assassin, can't kill anything, which is good for us. Yeah, just gives a creature -1/-1 till end of turn, so. Okay, we'll drop the Plains, and then how much have I got on the board? So I'm just going to Angelic Edict you and swing with everything for the win, I think. Okay, there we go. So that was a nice easy game to start off with. And I'll see you in a sec for game number 2, guys. Okay guys, here we are for game number 2. I completely didn't understand how to pronounce that guy's name off the bat there, but I'm going to draw a new hand. That one I think we can keep. We've got the Retreat to Hagra, we've got the Drana's Emissary, and we've got 2 Serene Stewards, which isn't too bad. Okay, start off with the Jaddy offshoot on my opponent's side. Yeah, we're playing the rank 21 Almirage. I can actually see what it says now, so So we could do with a third mana fairly quickly to get Drana's Emissary down and also retreat to Hagra. But apart from that, we do have the 2 Serene Stewards. Okay, so we've got green-blue here at the moment. Interesting. All he's played is the Jadi Offshoot, however. So no dice for us yet in terms of the third mana, but that's fine. We've got one more turn to really draw into it before we kind of want to get the Drana's Emissary down. Don't really need the third mana for the retreat to Hagra because we'd like to play that with a 4th mana. So okay, so this guy's gaining life again. And we've also got a Wreck Sage, so that's interesting that they decided to play that one now. So that means my retreat to Hagra is feeling slightly safer than it was 30 seconds ago. Mana? Nope, no mana there. No dice. Okay, so maybe we just play the Stonehaven Medic here as a blocker for the 2-1, and then we just skip our attack. And we'll be mana screwed for a little while longer. Come on, we got to draw into one next turn. So my opponent is gaining life. Oh my lord. Piss off with the bloody Monvuli Acid Moss. This is the worst. Like, I've not really seen Monvuli Acid Moss that much in terms of the meta, whereas other people have been complaining. And the one time which I'm mana screwed recently is the one time that they happen to pull up a bloody Monvuli Acid Moss. Oh, and that's the moment that we actually, you know, find the third mana that we needed. Well, that's just typical, isn't it? So I could do the white mana next turn. Nice to take out my Ores of Guildgate as well, you know. My dual land. This is where he's got a second Monvuli Acid Moss and I just kind of like cry into my cereal. Okay, he's found Disciple of the Ring. Interesting. I think once we've found the 3rd and the 4th mana, we're basically all set. We've just got to find it first. Come on, 3rd mana. Come on. Come on! This is not fun. Why did he have to have a Monvuli Acid Moss there? Why? Retreat to Coral Helm. So this is the landfall one where he can either untap target creature or scry 1. Interesting for like a tempo deck, I suppose. He's going to swing with the Disciple. I'm guessing he will do. So we're just going to skip blocking for now. That bloody Monvuli Acid Moss is pretty clutch for him because it's really slowed me down. Come on, white mana, white mana, white mana. Yes! No, that's black mana. That's not helpful. We'll play the retreat to Hagra, just in case we get the white mana. Is he going to counter it? Oh, come on! Of course he's going to counter it. That's fine, that's fine. Skip attack. So, yeah, we're kind of desperately in need of that white mana now. We'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Let's play with the cards, play with the cards. Yeah, this would have been perfect if we'd managed to find that 3rd mana sooner. So we've now got 4 mana, so providing we can find a white mana, we might be able to re-catch up, in theory. Providing we don't play too many kind of like... Although he can't really... Oh my god, Whirler Rogue. That's not good. Come on, white mana. We need you now. We need you now. Come on. Come on. Rubbing the deck, rubbing the deck, rubbing the deck. Oh, clutch white mana play. So we're just going to skip attack for now. So we're up and running now, guys. We've got ways of gaining life back, like Divine Favour. We've got a way of blocking the Thopters with the Drana's Emissary. We've got card draw with the Bitter Revelations. So we're on a much better footing than we were. Put it that way. We're not in a great situation as he's got a pretty fantastic board. I mean, something like Languish would be almost perfect for us right now to kind of re-slow this guy down. He can't counter it because he needs to have instants or sorceries in the graveyard to use Disciple of the Ring. Okay, so that's cool. So we are going to be regaining health here. Now, do I pay for the... so it doesn't really matter here because I'm probably not going to... So I'm wondering what he's going to do here. So I'm probably not going to pump you up, so I'm going to do not pay this turn. Okay, we found an Angel of Renewal, not the most useful card. Now, do I... Say, for example, I could go Blood Bomb Vampire and just start pumping this up. Is possibly a good idea. Because it will start getting pumped up every turn thanks to the Drana's Emissary, so... So I don't think we're going to swing because we want to save this as a blocker. So we're just probably going to play Bloodborne Vampire. Has he got a counter? Horrible Array, yes he has. So at least we drew out a counter there. Is that creature spell only? I think it is, isn't it? At least we've still got the Drana's Emissary down, which is fine. We've got a potential Angel of Renewal in a couple of turns' time, providing we can find that mana. So he now has an instant spell to use his Disciple of the Ring with, which is kind of annoying, which means I can't really play any of my non-creature spells. Okay, so he's played Bounding Krasis, so that basically means that he can tap down my Drainer's Emissary and swing with his Thopters. Rather annoying. So we can still do with more white mana, basically, is what I'm getting at here. So he's going to swing with those two. Yeah, he's decided to swing with all of them, so I could technically swing with Drana's Emissary. Nope, he's not swinging with the Thopters. That's interesting. What's he doing here, then? Okay, he's got another Bounding Krasis. Interesting. I guess he's going to tap down that one. Yep, what a surprise. Okay, so at least he's tapped out now, which, I don't know, would have been good to have waited for the Bloodborne Emissary now, but... So, what do I do here, then? Like, coming up? This is a tough choice, I mean... So, we obviously gain 1 life, and he loses 1 life. I'm not going to pay the +1/+1 cost here. Okay, so we found a Divine Favour, so I could potentially Divine Favour my 2/2. I think it might be a plan. So we gain 3 health, and that also gets pumped up. So double whammy. And then we probably just skip attack there. I know I'm being quite passive, but I just feel as though like Languish would be great for me right here. If I would just to find Languish, I'd be like right back in this immediately. So we've played the Retreat to Coral Helm, so I'm guessing he's scrying. Oh, and there goes my Divine Favour. Never mind. Can he tap target creature with that? Yeah, he can tap target creature with that. Ooh. He's got a lot of creatures on the board right now. So he's swinging for 6. I'm just going to skip blocking for a second. Can do with a second white mana here? Come on, you know you want to give it to me. Can always play Divine Favour and Tandem Tactics that way. So I go back up to 9. We'll just say no here. Angelic Edict is not useful at all. Okay, we're gonna have to bid to Revelation here. I'm looking for that Languish. Oh, he can counter it, can't he? Oh no! No, that's game over then. Let's go on to game number 3, guys. Okay, guys, so we're here for our 3rd and probably final game of the day, and we're playing the rank 30 I Am Caesar. I'm probably going to keep this hand, mostly because we've got the Calastria Healer, which I quite like. Yeah, I Am Caesar. I think I played this guy before back in the day. Start with the Orzhov Guildgate. So we can play Calastria Healer on turn 2. So yeah, in terms of the upcoming deck, I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but I am going to be playing with a red-green landfall deck, so it's using a lot of the creatures with the landfall ability, with the kind of the biggest one in particular being Omnath, the Locus of Rage, which is a pretty awesome card in my opinion. If you can get it down and then start playing lands on top of it, you basically it's game over. It's an awesome card, but hopefully we'll get to show that off in the next episode. But first of all, let's concentrate on the Lifegain deck though. So he's got nothing to play on turn 2, which is good for me because I can hopefully find that mana that I so desire. Come on, mana. Mana. Hey, there we go. So we can actually play Lantern Scout this turn, which activates the Calastria Healers, its rally effect, and that rally effect. Come on, there we go. So we can't actually play Liliana yet because we don't have the second black source. No, we've got 2 planes and an Orzhov Guildgate. So once we find the second black source, we can potentially play Liliana. Also, one more Black Source would allow us to get Bitter Revelation down, start drawing some cards. Okay, so we've got Necroran Sergeant here, interesting. Has First Strike and Renown. Oh, very nice. We actually managed to find the Black Source, so we'll be playing that now. Don't really want to play Ondu Rising. We could potentially use that next turn, and we can't quite awaken it. So I think we're just going to be skipping attack here. Might let him get Renowned, it's fine. I don't think this has a landfall. No, it doesn't have a landfall, it's just First Strike and Renowned. Okay, so we're playing a red-green Renown deck. Interesting. Does this, yeah, whenever a creature gets Renowned, he draws a card, so... Unfortunately, I can't kill this, so there's no point me... I mean, I'm going to have to let it go Renowned. Because I can't kill it, basically. So, I mean, if I had Liliana down, I would have thrown maybe Lantern Scout under the bus to flip Liliana, but... Okay, so we managed to find Bloodborne Vampire, which is pretty cool. So I'm actually going to play you out now. So let's give us a good blocker for the Necroran Sergeant. He can't actually kill either of these, which is why I decided to do this, because of all the rally effects. So we will actually pump this up to a 5/5 now, which is awesome. So he's going to block that one in particular. So we gain lots of life here. And this gets pumped up twice more, so it actually goes up to a 6/6, which I didn't realise. We've got a lot of health. We've got twice as much health as him now, which is kind of awesome. So probably go Bitter Revelation next turn, just because I'll want to find some better cards, I suppose. Could also do find some more allies as well, so he's just going for broke now. He's swinging for the fences. Do I block that one? You know what? I've got too much health, I don't care. Have your Renown. I suspect he had maybe something like, I don't know, some kind of pump spell, and he was trying to bait me into blocking with my Bloodborne Vampire. But, you know, I'm surprised he... Oh no, it's Rogue's Passage, not... I thought it was an Evolving Wilds. That is round 2, isn't it? Yeah, interesting. Okay, so he's played Farrak's Disciple. Okay, interesting. And Goblin Glory Chaser. So yeah, Languish would be quite good for me here. So I'm probably just going to Bitter Revelation. Ooh, we found Defiant Bloodlord, and we'll also take the Calastria Healer, thank you very much. We will need the mana for this, although that's just going to be sat in our hand for a little while, but the second Calastria Healer is a pretty clutch play. So maybe just skip blocking here. So I'm wondering what my opponent friend is going to do. So he's going to swing at me like this. So I'm going to be really... Do I be really bold here and block that one? How much health have I got? I've got 20. So I'm guessing he's got a pump spell in here somewhere. So maybe block you. And maybe block you? Or do I not bother at all and just kind of... How much am I going to take here? 6? Oh no, this is really kind of like... I've got to block something. I kind of want to kill Farrak's Disciple as well. Sod it, we'll go for it. He's got a pump spell, of course he has. Titanic Growth, I was expecting something like that. Okay. And he's got a wild... Oh my god, he's got 2 pump spells. Now he's just being a jackass. Why would you do that? Nobody likes you. You're not big and you're not clever. I could still do with finding that Languish would be awesome. No, found an Isolated Chapel, but let's play out another Calastria Healer. So we do double damage in terms of the 2 Calastria Healers, and then I think we'll just play out Liliana here. I think he was just trying to brag with all that pausing there. It's like, ha ha ha, 2 pump spells. It's like, yeah, congratulations, mate. I'm not dead yet, am I? Oh, and he's got an Outland Colossus. Of course he has. So there goes the Forest. So Does he just swing with everything? I'm guessing so. Yeah, I feel as though I may have made a mistake there with my Blood Bomb Vampire. I should have really been a bit more careful. So, how much are we taking here? 8. I have to skip blocking for a second. Yeah, just this did not go well. Like, tossing away my Blood Bomb Vampire like that was maybe a bit silly. Okay, we found a Child of the Night. I might have to Bitter Revelation here. Or do I? I don't know. Can I survive a hit? Not really. So let's go. Let's do Ondu Rising. We'll swing with both the Calastria healers. We've got to, basically. So these both get lifelink. So he's decided not to block. So we go back up to 9. So how much damage am I taking this turn? 3, 6, 8 potentially, because I can block the Outland Colossus with my Child of the Night. Unless he's got Trample. He's probably got a Wild Size, so I'm probably dead anyway. Yeah, I thought I had this, and then obviously tossing away the Blood Bomb Vampire is probably my downfall here. Although he would have used it eventually, so... Yeah, Wild Size, of course. So that's really annoying. Never mind. So yeah, this deck wasn't as good as I was expecting, but at least we got a booster to open this episode. So we'll make sure to finish off. Let's please be something good. Something good. Okay, we've got a Guardian of Tazim, Core Entanglers, a Blighted Step, Salvage Drone, a Nakana Assassin, and a Vestige of Emrakul. Okay, so that is the last episode with the Lifegain deck. Like I said, the deck for next time is going to be a Landfall Creatures deck, which is I've been having a lot of fun with, so I'm excited to show that off. But apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.